But I mean, is that really necessary?
I thought it was pretty relevant to the cause.
You're just gonna chip in my ear like that? Just gonna be all chipping in the ear?
Chip, chip, chip.
Standard ear chip?
Yeah, exactly.
What kind of
These
chips you eating there?
these are probably the best chips I've ever had my entire life. Right? They're Quavers. Oh, I have it. Apparently, I opened
For
the bag upside
one,
down.
you open the bag upside down. Who does that?
Apparently, this guy called Quivers. They're like
That doesn't spell quivers.
Quavers.
It's more Quavers?
Quavers.
Quavers? Quavers.
It's British. I don't know.
But
You know
what
what?
kind of chip would you compare it to?
Nothing that I've ever had in the United States.
What does it taste like?
Cheese.
You've never had cheese in the United States, huh? Weird.
Never had cheesy chips in the U.S.
Cheesy chips? Like
Cheese.
a Dorito?
No, cheese.
Like white cheese? Yellow cheese?
Yeah, yellow
String
cheese.
cheese?
Cheese
It's
flavor.
like popcorn?
Slightly curly potato snack.
Potato snack. It's not
Yeah.
a chip, it's a snack.
Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna send. Oh shoot.
Son of a bitch, wouldn't you know it? I wasn't even recording.
Exactly. So what I'm gonna do for you is I'm gonna do you solid. All right. I'm gonna send you a Quavers potato snack.
I'm excited.
Okay. Be excited.
It better be
because
all
they're
it's hyped
amazing.
up to be. Because
Oh.
if it gets here and it's garbage,
Mhm.
I'm going to let you know about it.
No, you won't because they're amazing.
Is it amazing because of you being inebriated, or is it amazing
No.
because
No.
of the delicious chip that it is?
Once a week, I go and buy a pack of 12, and the pack of 12 is gone by the next week.
You know, looking at you, I could see that you go once a week and buy a pack of 12 just
Yeah.
by the looks.
Yeah, that's,
Looks alone, Matt's buying chips.
you got me. Yes, yes.
Hey, it is what it is.
Is it? Look, there's a little bit left on the table.
Ew. It's getting a little out of hand.
Anyway, so hey everyone, welcome to episode 35 of the Random Nothing podcast.
Episode 35, Random of the Podcast.
We have a new requirement. We have to say what episode we're on within the first minute of the podcast, so you don't get
Before we get
confused.
into it,
Yeah. So this is episode 35. the Random
this is
Nothing Podcast.
episode
Yeah.
35 of the Random of the Podcast.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks for clarifying that for me. This is gonna be a good episode. I'm gonna let you know that it's 10:30 at night here. I've had several alcoholic beverages in the last
Yeah.
evening, so it's gonna be good.
Where were you at? Where'd you just come from?
At the local establishment where I
Ah.
had one trivia night with a gentleman friend of mine.
You won trivia night?
Yeah, we won.
No, you didn't.
That's-
Out of you and that other gentleman, or what? It was
I
a
don't
2-man
feel-
game.
I don't feel as if this is a complete shock to anybody out there, but yes, I won along with Chris. We run trivia night. It was a good time.
So, what kind
What
of?
now?
How many
What
people?
now?
First, how many
What now,
contestants
Paul?
were there
What
before
now?
you're able to
What now?
blast that you won?
Mm.
How many people actually played?
I believe there were 5 teams, and on each 2
5
teams,
teams of 1.
2 teams there were ones, like onesies. One team
Right.
of 3, one team of 2, and one team of 2. We were a
So
team
if
of
you
2.
have a team, then you get to come together and combine answers and figure out which one of you feel that is correct, and then come with that answer.
Yeah, you can collaborate and
Collaborate.
figure
There we
out
go.
what the best answer is. Yeah.
So what kind of questions were they asking at this
Oh,
trivia night?
man. Don't even get me started on what kind of questions.
Like, was it
they had.
anything of anything? Like, you just pull a question out of the hat, and this is what it is.
I feel if asking you what color underwear I had on right now would have been a better question than what they were asking. So go ahead, pretend you're at trivia night. What color
Okay.
underwear do I have on right now?
Blue.
Nope, you don't win.
Damn it.
Yeah, yeah.
So what kind of questions were they though? Were they hard, or were they like you're just like, dude, what am I doing here? Well, I mean, you obviously won, so you had to have had some clue of what was going on.
Okay, there were 5 categories. Right. First category was fish. Then it went to presidents. Then it was
Fish as in just like fish of the sea?
yes, fish in general. Fish
What kind of
presidents.
fish is this?
Well, let me get to the whole thing. Okay, so fish presidents, Greek, Australia, and cars. Okay, and so the fish one was like, which fish has eyelids? Was like the first question. It was like, oh, easy, sharks. No question to ask. Got it. The second question was like,
Is that the answer?
yeah, it was the answer. Like, which fish?
Sharks have eyelids?
Yeah. Seriously?
Huh.
You watch Shark Week?
Well, I don't know. I got all my education from the Discovery Channel. We found out that's all a bunch of shit.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Full of shit.
Anyway, then the next question was like, what fish looks like a rock and is the most poisonous in the world? I don't know. Like, what fish has 4 eyelids or 4 eyeballs? I don't know. Like, random obscure questions. Like, it was at the point, like...
Was the answer to the one that looked like a rockfish?
I don't even remember at this point.
Probably. Perfect.
Probably.
Moving on.
It was, one question they had asked was, in the car question, was like, how many cars are produced in the world a day? And I will give you plus or minus 10,000 points. Like, if you're within 10,000 of the answer, I'll give it to you.
Right. And what was your answer?
160,000.
What was the actual answer?
165,000. 165,000.
What? Dang, look at you all smart with that random ass fact.
Yeah.
You know why that is? You know why you know all this random shit?
You have a podcast?
Because you have a podcast about random shit.
I like it.
We provide you with the useless knowledge you'll need at trivia night. You're welcome, America.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You're fucking welcome.
Yeah. You know, that wasn't the kicker to the night, though. The kicker to the night was...
Okay, Blackout, calm down.
The kicker to the night was, hey, you just won a $50 gift card to the local establishment, right? Nice. Of course.
Let's get hammered.
So the friend and I that won were starting to drink, right? So
I mean, what better than to spend your $50 right now and throw it in everybody's face? Like, look at this. I'm drinking for free.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
not.
Yeah.
I'm smart. You're not.
Yeah. Like, I got $50 in my pocket. That's make believe. What's up? No, the best part of the night was walking to the bar and be like, hey, I would like another round of, whatever it was we were drinking.
Yeah.
And having a gentleman proceed to tell us that his life would have been better if he had just divorced his wife.
Perfect. Hey, great bar talk. I'm up feeling lively, having a good time. Hey, buddy. Boy, my life would have been better if I would have just divorced my fucking wife.
Yeah.
That's
exactly.
You really dampened my mood, bro. Thanks, though.
That's exactly how the conversation had went. It was like, hey, my life would have been better. I would have been making X amount of money had I just said, screw the wife. I'm leaving her on my own, and I'm doing whatever I want.
Wow. He was reaching out, man.
Yeah.
He was reaching out for that friend.
Yeah.
He was just like, can I borrow your shoulder? I need to cry on it.
Hey,
you just sit there and push them away.
You know what I said to him? I said, hey, thanks,
fuck off, buddy.
I said, thanks, bartender, from the beer, and I walked away.
Oh, really, man? That's so cool. I just can't hear you anymore. What? I'm so far away.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you walked over to your friend and was like, dude, I just met the coolest guy at the bar.
No.
Just go have a talk with him.
He was there with me, and this was his exact conversation when we left was, if he is not on the podcast, I'm going to call in and tell you about him myself.
Dude, no, we can't have no Debbie Downers on the cast.
No.
Don't be bringing our mood down.
No. We're nothing but an upbeat bunch of gentlemen. We don't want your nonsense here on the podcast. Yeah.
You called me a gentleman. I feel like I should put a tie on right now and just be all gentleman-like.
I've noticed that you've had a umpire hat on for the last 6 minutes.
Yeah, it's looking forward to baseball season.
Mm-hmm.
About that time of year, football's pretty much over. What's the point? Super Bowl. I
Is there even a team?
But yeah,
Isn't
baseball
that
season.
over? Isn't the Super Bowl over? Didn't the Cowboys lose? Isn't that who you like, the Cowboys?
Cowboys? Okay, nobody likes the Cowboys.
They all involve horses.
No, but...
Isn't that what it is all about? Horses? Football?
No. No, you fucking clown. Get out of here. Get out of here. You should be getting hyped up for the Padres losing season.
I am excited about the Padres. We as an organization of the Padres, which I am not affiliated with at all because I don't have a stake in them at all. They are making moves this offseason. I don't know if you realize it or not.
But is it really going to matter? Is it really going to turn anything around to where you guys are going to have a winning season? Will you make the playoffs?
We have picked up a bunch of washed up, injury prone players, and it may make slight difference this year.
Why? That they're going to need more staff for the injured reserve?
Basically, more people will be needing to be employed this year. I like it.
Perfect. Yeah. Hey, creating jobs. Good for you, Padres.
That's what we're about. Yep.
Good for you.
I just want to let you know I hate you right now.
I just like to speak the truth, man. I put it out there. Just, drop it out there.
Yeah.
Truth.
A little bit
truth
of knowledge
bubble.
for everybody involved.
So how many questions was your trivia night? How many questions was it?
Trivia night, there were 5 rounds of 10 questions apiece. And like I said, we went over fish, Greek mythology. It was cars. Australia was a question. It was like a series of questions.
It just said Australia, ? And you were like, continent.
Yeah, and that's what I thought. And then there was cars. No, I said cars. Fish. Fish was the first one. I'm sorry, fish. And it was just like...
No, we got that.
Yeah. It was just, like I said, random questions. It was like... one was like, percentage of Australia that's inhabited by vegetation, which happens to be 91%.
I was going to say 90%.
Yep, 91% of Australia is inhabited by vegetation. But it was just questions like that. There's just completely.
There's a hole in the ozone layer that hits Australia.
Do you know the hole in the ozone layer actually expands and contracts over time?
Like if something, what? How does that work?
I don't
it's
know,
not just a hole that just constantly blasts.
No.
UV rays down to the earth.
No, it expands and contracts over time.
Either way, there's a hole and it's over Australia.
Good for them.
Wear sunscreen because you're getting blasted out there.
90 proof. Do it.
SPF 100.
Yeah.
It's a real thing. I've seen it's like paste.
Is it? Is it like a glue? Like you're putting glue on your skin?
Yeah. You can't really rub it in.
Just caked in layers, like.
At that point, do you really want to be outside? You might as well wear a full-length T-shirt.
Right.
Correct.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's how my night was. That's how my night was. I went trivia.
Did anything else happen to you over this past week? Or was that it?
No, that's pretty much the highlight to my life. I won $50 at trivia night.
And spent it all on booze.
I spent $10 because there's a friend of mine, me and a friend. Excuse me. And we bought 1 beer each, and then we went about our way. It was good.
So you were just slamming them down the whole trivia night, and then you got to the end, you're like, I win. 1 more beer. I'm out, guys. Fucking see you guys later.
No, then we shot pool. No, we shot pool. Then we stopped off at the bar on the way home, and then we got to my house, and then my wife took him home. See, look at.
So your wife was the cab driver tonight.
Yeah, we're being a good wingman for those friends of ours that are out there.
The designated Daniel.
Yes, designated Daniel.
Yeah, that's
designated Diane. It's more like her name. Hold on.
So.
Yes, come in.
Hello and welcome to the Random Nothing Podcast.
I heard Danielle on the phone. I don't know. Okay.
Who are you talking to? It's Jake. State Farm.
Hey, it's just Jesse.
3 in the morning.
Jesse's fine. Leave him alone. All right. That's nice mug you
Well, I actually had an interesting week myself. Thank you. It is actually my mug on a mug.
This
I don't know if you saw that. I put that up.
Yeah. How?
My daughter actually realized that it was me because she was saying "Dad" and pointing to the mug as I was drinking out of it earlier. So good on you for the
She's
lovely
welcome.
art.
Yeah,
She's welcome. Welcome. But yeah, so I had a pretty interesting week.
Wait, did your week before you start? Did your week involve you having to explain why you drove to Georgia and back for nothing?
I probably told that story 28 times because everybody at work is just like, "What are you doing back? Why are you here?" And it's just like, dude, I'm fucking over it. I don't want to tell you guys anymore. I have a podcast. Go on there. You'll learn all about it.
Look at you,
Dude,
a promoter of things, telling people about the podcast.
I hated it. I had to tell that story over and over. It's just now it's become embarrassing and something I don't want to talk about anymore.
Right.
But no. But so yeah, I did tell that story several times this week, and I'm over it. Wish it never happened. But it did, and I've grown from it. Thank you. But no, actually earlier this week I got to actually meet Heschel Walker, which is a former NFL running back. He played for Cowboys, Eagles, Giants, and I think the Minnesota Vikings. Okay. But no, the dude is yoked still. I think he's like 54 or something like that. Like I'm talking, this dude is a beast. Beast. I think he used to do some like MMA fighting or whatever too when he got out. Like no formal training for it or anything. Just decided, hey, I want to go in and do MMA, and he has a 2-0 record by knockout.
Really?
Yeah, it was actually quite.
That's impressive.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. But yeah, you got to sit up.
So he's 57 and has a 2-0 record in MMA.
I don't know. I think he's like 54. Is he 57?
Either way, no, somebody would not want to mess with.
Yeah, the dude's a beast, man. Like he was on a 2-man bobsled team in the Olympics one year. This had to have been way back, like right when he got out of the NFL or whatever. But yeah, he got up on our horses and was sitting there. He was like, "Yeah, I got 20 horses," and I was just like, "Damn, bro, invite me over." You know what I mean? Let's hang out.
Yeah,
it was pretty.
You're almost sitting there. It's just like you rubbing it in, like you saying.
Yeah, he's just like, "Yeah, I know you got money, man."
Yeah,
here I am, working a 9 to 5.
9 to 5. You're out here Let's not kid ourselves. This is more like a 5 to 5. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, suckers. Yeah, I got to meet him. And then I had a bit of knowledge put on me, I guess. Okay. So it's kind of embarrassing, actually, the fact that it just actually came to light exactly what it is.
So should you be really telling us about it?
But I don't really care what anybody thinks. I think it's more of entertaining. My wife looked at me as this like, really? And I was like, yeah.
Good for you for making progress.
Yeah. So we're sitting there watching the show. I won't name the show because that's more of an embarrassing thing than the show that we were watching.
Okay.
I used to be a huge fan of it, seasons 1 and 2, but now it's just becoming kind of shitty. But I watch it anyway because I just want to see how it all going to end.
Okay.
The show I'm referring to is Glee. I'll just say it. I'll go out and say it. I watch Glee. It's cool. I like a little, song and dance. Whatever. Screw you guys. Don't be judging me.
Okay.
Matt's the only one that can judge, apparently. Put that gavel down. Anyway, so I'm watching it. And they're talking about homecoming in the show, right? And they're talking about all the alums that are coming back. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, because when I was in high school, we the homecoming game, football homecoming game or whatever, right?
Right.
Never actually clicked to me that they call it homecoming because all of like the older alums come back to the school or whatever for the homecoming. You know what I mean? Like I never understood the reason why do they call us the homecoming game, but it's because all the people that were in the school before coming home, like a reunion.
So I'm gonna go a little bit further and say that's the real reason as to why it's called the homecoming game.
Yeah, it's because all the alums come back and they come back for the game or some shit or the homecoming week or something.
When I'm at the homecoming dance with my date, I don't see anybody who's old there.
But that's the whole reason that they call it homecoming, because that's when all the alumni are supposed to come back and like they do like a thing for it or whatever.
And
it was never.
And we're talking high school dances.
I'm not saying the alumni are supposed to go to the high school dance and fucking dance out
Or
there,
the high school game or whatnot.
but the homecoming game is for like the former alumni or whatever like that to come back. It never really dawned on me because I never saw any fucking old geezers out there getting it in for the homecoming game or
I
anything like
hope
that.
you wouldn't see them getting it in. Getting it in.
Okay, bro, pump the brakes. But yeah, it just came to light as to why that is.
That's a bit much.
And speaking of that, my graduating class has started their I guess standby.
Hello,
Eat that
this
now.
is Travis, that girl M. Trav, for visiting the show. Special guest today is that girl M. Trav.
And now my dog's in here.
Hello, dog. That dog M. Trav? No, that
Oh,
dog.
his name-
What's the dog's name?
I guess it would be M. Trav because his name's Moose.
That dog M. Trav?
Yeah. No, she just brought me some
Mm,
oatmeal cookies.
some sweet treats. It's because you're getting fat. What's up? Getting fat.
Anyway, so my graduating class started the planning for our 10-year reunion.
Mhm.
I graduated 05, so now it's 2015. We have the
Hey.
10-year reunion or whatever.
Oh,
And I'm not really
5?
sure.
Wait. Let's stop right there. Oh, 5?
Alive in 05, baby.
Oh my goodness. I don't know what to say to that. I'm hanging out. I'm Skyping with an individual who is 5 years younger than myself.
Yeah, but I'm a grown ass man.
Yeah, you
know what I
are.
mean?
What's up? He's a game in the house. Okay, go on.
So I'm really contemplating whether I want to go or not. Like, cause like we talked about before.
No,
When I
you don't want to go. You don't want to go because you know what happens is the people that are there are freaking bums, but you're the only one that's actually doing something. Don't go.
That's
It's not
true.
worth it.
But at the same time, it's like I'd like to see some people that I haven't really kept in like good contact with, and it would be nice to see them. But I feel like there's just going to be more, like you say, bums that are there, and
Don't do
just
The
and, like,
only reason that those people are showing up is because they're still living in the same town they graduated from.
I believe that.
Yeah, don't do it, man. Not worth it.
I'd say about probably 80% of my class still lives in that fucking place. Dude, get out, break out. Minnesota's not that great. I mean, it's good, but damn, come on, get the fuck out of here.
They're gonna see you and be like, "Oh man, where do you live?" And you're like, "Oh, I live in California." You're like, "Whoa, pump the brakes, bro.
Whoa, California.
You're in California.
Yeah.
Like you're
Branched
not in the
out.
cool, yeah, you're not in the cool guy cloud because or cool guy crowd because you don't live here, in Minnesota."
But I don't know, man. I mean, I kind of want to go, but I just
Okay,
I don't know how I feel about it. Would you go to your graduate? Would you go to your reunion?
let me put this into perspective for you.
It'd probably be like your 30-year reunion or whatever by
If
now.
I
Right?
was going to attend my 30-year reunion next year, no, I would not go because it's high school. Nobody cares about high school. You are 20 years into a 80-year life. Nobody cares about
But
what
high
you
school's supposed to
did.
be like, it's like you're growing up stage, and now you get to go back and see where everybody's at. So you can go back and be like, that dude didn't amount to shit, and he was supposed to be that cool guy.
Okay,
Fucking didn't do shit. And you got these nerds over here that were just fucking balling.
let me put this in perspective for you. All right, I'm
Hit
going
me.
to have an entire career done by the time I'm 40. Right?
Amen.
That means that I have 40 to 60 years left on my life to completely
you're gonna live to 100.
completely erase what I've done the last 40 years.
Yeah, but it's just it's like a thing coming back and everybody, coming back together. Hey, Jimmy, haven't seen you in a long time. What's going on, Bob? You know what I mean? I got a name tag. My name's on it. They're gonna be like, fuck, dude. Did all you do was get tattoos? Yeah, I did. Thank you. Thanks for noticing.
Yeah, but
And I
they're
said
sweet
reunions
tattoos.
aren't that big anymore because everybody has Facebook and social media and all this stuff. So usually friends are following or whatever like that. So you get to see these people, but I don't know. I think I might go just to see what it's all about.
My 10-year reunion has come and gone, and I didn't blink.
Did you get an invite?
Actually, I don't know if I got an invite. No, I'm
Were
saying I
they
didn't
like-
get one.
Remember that time you went in front of the school board and got fucking owned?
I did, yeah. Yeah, I did. I remember that. That's why I haven't done anything political since.
uh, hell no, we won't go.
Yeah, we're gonna build that school and there's houses. Screw what that guy says.
Yeah.
No, I would.
But the play,
I didn't go to my 10 year. I wouldn't go to my 20 year. I don't care about any of that because none of it matters.
I think I want to go. I think I'm gonna go.
Is it worth? Is it worth the money to fly back there to spend a week?
Well, the only reason why it'd be worth the money is because I get to go back and I get to see my family. You know, my dad, my brothers, all that. I get to see them.
Yeah, it's kind
So
of
I
like a
mean,
reunion.
it makes it a little bit more worthwhile. I mean, I'd like to go back there at some point anyway. So it's just kind of like, hey, we'll go back at this time so I can attend this.
But don't you get to see congressional candidate Denny when you go back?
I do.
And he was there with you, right?
Correct. But he was a grade above me.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah. So he's having his senior reunion this year or last year.
No, he should have had it last year. I don't even know if they did or not.
Oh, you know what? Then go back. If it's that important to you, go back to you. Go back and do whatever it is.
Well, I like a little feedback from the listeners. If you've gone or would you go to your high school reunion? And I'd like a little bit of the why or why not. I mean, I know some of the why nots just because it's like I don't want to run into some of the people that, you know.
Yeah. You know, I look at it as like the people that I hung out with. They were great people. Yes, I had friends in high school. I know that may come a shock to you, Jesse, but yes, I had friends. All right, and like it seems like whenever I leave and I come back, like it's like I never actually left. Like we kind of pick up where we left off at, and you know it's great, but they have their own life. I have my own life, and it's really not worth the reminiscing period because that seems to be at this point in stage, this point in time, is that's really all it is, like a reminiscence period. Like we reflect on the 15 years ago that we went to school and the cool things that we did and hang out the soda fountain and did whatever it was.
So you had a soda fountain?
Soda machine, whatever. Yes, I'm all yes. It's because I'm born in 1943. Yes.
We went to the local soda pop store, huh?
Yeah. But yeah, like that's what it seems like. It seems like I never really left, and it seems like I just pick up kind of where I left off. And
Well, yeah, that's how it is when I go back and I see the people that I care to see. But it's just getting all these people, my whole class in there. I think it's going to be more just awkward conversations, and that's kind of the reason why I don't want to go. Because I don't like awkward situations whatsoever. Yeah. And if I'm making a bunch of bullshit small talk, like I know we used to kick it, but we used to kick it at fucking high school parties when I was blacked out, and now I don't really care to have a pointless conversation with you right now.
That's
you know what I mean,
man?
But it'd be fun. I mean, I just get a few beverages in me, and then I'm bringing my wife with me too. So then I got to explain everything to her, who's this, and so I mean, it could be more work than necessary. But I don't know. I don't know where I'm at yet.
Yeah.
I mean, I got time. I got till the end of June to figure it out.
The simple fact that you're pondering the thought of going back explains to me that you were a cool kid in high school.
Why? What does that mean?
Because
what does that have to do with anything?
Because the rest of us who weren't cool kids in high school don't care about going to reunion.
Why the fuck would I want to go back and see those assholes?
Yeah,
I ain't going to that shit.
Pretty much.
I mean,
but you know what? Good for you. You were something.
you make me feel like I'm just like the fucking high school jerk that was just bullying the shit out of everyone. It's just like, look at that fucking douchebag. God, you literally just turned my high school into me being a douchebag. Well, the thing is that when I came to Minnesota, I just moved from Texas, so I was a whole different flavor of person.
Yeah.
And so I got there, and so like I was never like mean or like, I guess I was known. I was a little bit more well known
because of your personality. It drew you to people. Like,
right, you know me. I'm a social butterfly.
He's from New York. We got Jesse here. Hey, what's up?
New York or New Jersey? You know,
right.
Neither. Thanks. But yeah. I mean, I was just a guy.
Right. You know what? If you want to go to your reunion, it's not that big of a deal.
Maybe it's not.
It's not.
We'll see. I got time. I'm gonna think about it.
Yeah.
We'll reconvene.
Okay. And it's taking place in June, you said?
Yeah, end of June.
Okay. Well, we'll be here in June, waiting in anticipation for your decision as to what you're gonna do.
That show after I come back, I'm like, that was a fucking huge mistake.
Well, if you go with that type of attitude, yeah, it was a huge mistake.
It'll be fine. Those guys are cool.
Yeah, they're great people. Yeah, look at
Moving
them.
on.
They've amounted to nothing in their life. Yay.
So I think it's time for me to take the plunge and go ahead and get Netflix.
Netflix. You currently do not own Netflix?
Well, see, the reason I didn't have Netflix is because I was paying a fucking shit ton of money for my DirecTV because apparently they just charge you out the wazoo. And plus, during football season, I get the NFL package, which is like $39.99 for 6 months or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, football season's now over, so now I have this extra money. And Netflix is what, like $10 a month?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of shows that I want to watch that I can't watch because I'm not up to date with them. So when they come on TV or whatever, I can't watch them because I don't know what the hell's going on. Like, I want to watch Walking Dead. I heard it's a phenomenal show. I can't watch any of it because I don't know anything that happened the first, like, 4 seasons.
Right.
So I want to catch up on that. I got to finish out Vampire Diaries. Don't judge me. Great show. And then I can start on the originals. And then I can, there's a lot of shows I want to watch. There's a show called Fargo I want to watch that I heard was great.
That's actually a movie, Fargo?
Right, there is a movie, but there's a show called Fargo as well.
Really?
Yeah. From what I understand, my brothers watched it. They said it was really good. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I have to catch up on.
So you're about to get Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to shed
a little light on my
Shed a little
parade.
light onto a movie that I found the other day, right? For all of those people that don't know, because last week we talked about a movie, about movies and Oscars and awards and things like that, right?
Right.
I watched this movie. I was 40 minutes into the movie and didn't realize that I was 40 minutes into the movie.
Because it was just
because
captivating.
Every scene of the movie drew me into the next scene. And by the time I realized it, I was 40 minutes in. My wife had left the room and I was sitting there by myself. And at
2 inches away from the screen.
Yeah, and at that point I was like, okay, I have to stop the movie. Okay?
Why?
Because I was in there by myself.
You can't watch a movie by yourself? Dude, I've been in the movie theater by myself. What's up?
Well, this movie, if you care about movies and things like that, you have I feel as if you have to watch this movie. Because this movie,
What movie is it?
the first 10 minutes of the movie flew by like that, like completely through. And the simple fact that the cinematography of the movie was unlike any other movie I had seen.
Well, what movie is it?
Okay, this is how I'm going to premise the movie like this. Like, you have to watch the movie without reading the synopsis of the movie. Okay, so you can't know what the movie is about.
I just got to go in blind.
Going completely blind. Because
what genre of movie is it?
Horror. If you go into
can't
the
do
movie...
it. Nope. Fuck it.
No.
We're not watching it.
No. You have to go into the movie like that. Because if you don't, then you're going to read the synopsis of the movie and be like, I can't do it because it's
What
stupid.
if I already know it, though? What if I, what if it's a movie I've already known?
I'm going to say the movie name. It's called Rubber.
Rubber?
Yes. Like the material? Rubber?
I don't know about this, man.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to see any horror movie that has the name Rubber.
No. Have that girl M. Trav, once you get Netflix, have that girl M. Trav hook you up with the movie Rubber. Watch the movie Rubber.
How did you come across this movie?
know.
How were you like, yep, this is the one?
It showed up on my Netflix. It's like, hey, this is a suggestion for you. We want you to watch it. The movie came out in 2010.
Based on the shit that you watch or what?
Apparently I watched some pretty horrible movies.
So, dude, I don't know if I can do a horror, man. It's been a while since I watched a horror movie.
It's not. From the 40 minutes into the movie that I saw it wasn't that bad.
The name of the movie is Rubber.
I don't do horror movies myself.
You know what I'm imagining right now? Do you want to know what I'm imagining?
Yes.
Imagine a dude like in a fucking leather suit just sitting there just with like a fucking rubber ball in his hand.
That's why I'm telling you, you cannot read the synopsis to the movie. You cannot, because if you read the synopsis of the movie like I did,
Why?
you're gonna be like,
when was this
what
movie
the
made?
2010.
Dude, I don't know about this. I feel like this is garbage.
Okay,
Junk.
I saw the movie. I saw the poster for it, right? Like the cover for
I'm
it.
the same. If you were so captivated by the movie, watching scene by scene, why the hell did your wife leave?
Because she was bored out of her mind.
Because it's a garbage ass movie. Straight to DVD. Dude, I ain't watching those straight to DVDs. This is not a USA
All
special.
actuality, it probably was straight to DVD. And no, they would not show it on USA Today or US. When's the
Hallmark.
movie? USA? They would not show
US,
this movie
USA.
on USA.
Like a VH1. It's like an MTV special.
No, probably not even MTV. I'm telling you. Just
Spike
watch,
TV.
No, just watch the movie. Just watch the movie.
You only watch 40 minutes of it.
I want to watch the rest of it. That's how it is.
I'll watch 40 minutes of it, and I'll tell you that, dude, I turned it off at 6. Garbage.
What was that show you watched? And you're like, you have to watch it all the way through. And I was like, no.
Naked and Afraid.
Yes. Watch the movie all the way through.
By myself?
I'm going to finish it.
My wife's not going to watch it.
No, she can watch it.
My wife doesn't watch horror movies.
It's
1. 2, I don't know if I want to watch a horror movie. 3, the name of the movie is Rubber. The fuck?
It's not a horror movie. I can't give you any more than what I've given you. Because
you better get some viewers to fucking comment on this. Some listeners.
If I tell you what the main character is, you will not watch the movie. So that's what I'm saying. You have to have somebody else turn it on for you. And then you just start watching.
I can't even start it myself. Like, it has to just be.
Because you'll be like,
what's going to make me keep it on?
Ever.
Yeah, it's probably what I'm going to think right off the bat when I start watching it anyway.
Yeah, but you can't. You have to watch it. I'm going to finish it tomorrow, actually.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. If anybody out there seen that movie, please just comment on this and say that the movie's garbage.
The only reason people would have seen this movie is if they're scrolling through Netflix to like the C-rate movies. That's how they've seen it.
It's a C-rated movie? Oh no, dude.
But the thing is that is so.
You can see the hose taped to his arm as he gets his arm cut off, and the blood squirting everywhere. Oh shit!
No.
The mic booms coming down into the screen.
None of that. None of that stuff matters. Like,
it's filmed with a GoPro.
Starring Jesse Travis and directed by Jesse Travis.
Yeah.
The first 15 minutes of the dialogue of the opening credits explain the entire movie, and that's what the beautiful part of the entire movie is. It explained. If you walked in late to the movie theater to this movie, and then you walked in and was like,
you can't go to see it in the movie theater. It didn't make it.
Right, but had it been
it's a
showing
C-rated movie. Who is the main actor in this?
I can't tell you that.
Just tell me.
I can't.
Tell me what is his name?
Michelin.
Who the fuck is that?
There you go. If you walked in 15 minutes late to this movie, you would be pissed off because you wouldn't know what was going on.
Oh, I don't know. We plan to get Netflix. We'll probably get Netflix tonight. So I can tell you right now we're not watching it. But
you need to watch this movie.
I will look up the trailer and let you know that movie sucks.
I'm telling you, do not. Like,
your wife left your wife walked out. It sucks.
Do not look up any information on this movie if you want to see the movie.
I don't really want to see the movie.
You need to. You know what? Whatever. For those of the show, the three of you that listen to this show, if you have seen the movie Rubber, let us know. Comment on our page. Send us an email.
Nobody's seen it, man. You, the director, and the main actor, the only ones that seen that movie.
I can promise you that the main actor has not seen this movie. And this is not even like intoxicated me saying anything. Like, this is legitimate. Go see the movie. I want to know.
I think you were
what
hammered
you
when
think.
you watched it and thought you were seeing more than. The fact that you said that you were captivated, scene by scene, just drawn in,
Good. I
really
tried.
blows my mind considering it's a C-rated movie.
I tried to explain this to my wife, and she just looked at me like I was the dumbest person on the planet.
I'm just like, dude, you've lost it. You're sleeping on the couch. I can't even be in the same room as you right now.
Yeah, whatever. Go watch
Anyway,
it. Just watch it.
I'm gonna get Netflix.
Okay.
$10. What is it, like $8.99 a month or something like that?
Yeah.
I don't even know how it works,
And
but I
now,
think I'll figure it out.
And now you're thinking like I should maybe watch this movie.
That's not a thought that's going through my head right now. I can tell you that right now. Not happening.
I wish I was a promoter of things, and I could be like, "Go watch this movie," and then you would watch the movie.
Well,
I gotta work on my.
You didn't
skills.
draw me in. Yeah, you didn't pitch it right at all.
Nothing.
There was no storyboard. Got nothing.
Stupid. You know one thing that I realized this week that I haven't actually understood the use of, and that is Siri.
What do you mean, man? She's your best friend.
Siri.
You can just fucking tell her shit, ask her stuff, and she just lets it ride.
Siri is my best friend. We've established that several episodes ago. And what I realized is like, I'm like, hey Siri, I want you to text Jessie, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, okay, what would you like? I was like, all right, text Jessie that the podcast will be starting at 5:00 sharp. Don't be late. She reports back, hey, the podcast will be starting at 5:00 sharp. Don't be late. Would you like me to send? Yeah, go ahead and send. And Jessie sends back a response of okay, right? But I don't know this because it's on my phone. And I just hear the ding, like ding, you have a text message.
Right.
And I'm like, I hold on the button. I'm like, hey Siri, I want you to like basically read back my text message that Jessie sent. And she's like,
right.
Okay, would you like me to respond? No, I don't want you to respond. I want you to read back the text message, right?
Right.
So she's like, okay, would you like me to respond? Look, Siri, I'm getting upset. I'm like, Siri, I do not want you to respond. I want you to read back the text message that Jessie just sent me. She's like, okay, do you want me to respond? Siri, I'm going to throw you out the window because you're doing nothing but upset me, right?
But you didn't realize that the response was okay.
Exactly. The response was okay. Like Jessie was like,
she's
hey,
probably just like, oh, okay.
Yeah. And I'm sitting
she
there
thinks
like,
you're the idiot. Maybe you're the idiot.
Like, I'm sitting there like, why the hell do I care if you want me to respond? No, I want you to respond to the text message. Okay. You know
I didn't know you Siri. I don't even fuck with Siri. I don't talk to her. I don't feel like I can do everything on my own without her.
But that was just something that was like kind of struck me as odd. It's like, I want you to respond, like, read me the text message. And she's like, okay, do you want me to respond? No, I don't respond. But I drove for like 15 minutes, like talking to Siri, trying to have her respond to a text message, and she wouldn't do it. It's just like, you're dumb, Siri. But then in reality, guess who was the
Matt's
dumb one?
dumb.
I was a dumb one.
Maddie E.
Yeah. Maddie the house.
Big dummy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was good. Siri needs lights. Color codes, I think. It's really close. Why is it close to my face? There we go.
All right, bud.
Anyway, I'm good. I went trivia night. $150. What's up? What's up?
Trivia night, $50. Spent it on one beer.
I spent $50 on beer. Yeah, that's it.
Just one. Had a great conversation with a gentleman at the bar.
Did, yes. It's good.
If only his wife.
What's a better individual?
Yeah. That's all you can say about that, really. But yeah.
I couldn't say anything. I walked away.
I really don't got anything else. I would like feedback, though. High school reunion. Would you go? The movie fucking Rubber. Yes. Don't watch it.
No, watch it. Please, I'm telling you. Look,
I hope somebody watches
my
it and
hands
they just
here
come on and just
are
blast you.
crossed.
Just to
I have my hands together. I'm praying to you. Please, please watch the movie.
Man. Looking doubtful.
Oh, whatever. It's on Netflix. It's free $99. You bought the subscription.
Right, but I don't want to waste my time with garbage.
Seriously. We just had people listen to this podcast for 50 minutes or 45
Hopefully
minutes.
it wasn't a waste of their time. And hopefully they got some knowledge. 165,000 cars.
165,000 cars are made a year.
91%.
Yeah, it takes 6 months to drive to the moon and back at 60 miles an hour.
Rockfish.
Rockfish.
Sharks have eyelids.
Yeah, they do.
Bam. Summed it up in one little thing there. But all right, well, yeah. Well, thanks for listening to all you listeners out there. Right now at the podcast, rmp.me or right now at thepodcast.com. Hit us up on Facebook. All our information is on there. Let us know what you think of the show. Tell your friends. If you want to be on the show, fucking tell us. Come on the show. We can BS with some BSers. S&Gs. Hashtag it.
Yeah. There's also video podcasts or video recording of the podcast
YouTube.
On YouTube. randomnothingpodcast.com. Just search for it and you can find all of the episodes there. And it's the video broadcast of the podcast. So you can see all the reactions.
See our mugs.
Things. Yep.
My mug on a mug.
Hey, that's good. That's a good looking mug right there. Thank you, that girl in Trav.
Yeah. Holler.
Yeah. Holler.
Cool. All right. We're out.
All right.
Peace.
Bye.